Hello, everybody. Max Farrow. This is Dex Trader, and this is the daily signal working order process. Now, when we get a signal here, it is about 15 minutes, 17 minutes after the hour. We had these signals come out at 20:15. The biggest thing about the signals for daily is that they're boring as heck. Okay, this part of the process is very simple to use. These signals are set into a range as you've probably learned before, but I wanted to show you how we take these trades. Because there's not going to be really a lot of money on these trades when we get to them over at Nadex, I want you to know that we're going to be putting a working order on at this process. And I'm going to put them on all three because these have really good high success rates. And even if all three fill, I don't mind using a little extra of the I probably won't be using a double USD. Probably won't be doing. I'll probably be doing the Audi JPY and the USD CAD. Those are the two I'll be doing. Okay, so let's do that. Let's remember what the numbers are. I'm going to take that, disconnect that one from the chart. I'm going to pull it over to the side. I'm then going to come over here and open up a Nadex chart right next to it. Okay, now this is my special trading live with Max account as well. So this is sort of like double duty, but I wanted to show you what I'm doing in this process. I've seen now that I got my Audi JPY, my USD CAD, and what I want to do is open them both up. I'm looking for the Audi JPY right here. Before I go trade, I want to check to see if there's any news. I've made sure that my news time frame is of Eastern time. I'll scroll down to my time frame, 17:30. Looks like there's some Audi news happening at 19:30. That was 7:30. So it looks like we're free and clear right at the moment. So I don't see anything being able to come in and get us. So we're going to head to the time frame over here. Let me head back over to the signal. There it is. There's my number. I'm going to grab my 11 p.m. for my daily strike statement. I'm looking for 84.40. There's 84.40 right there. We're looking for a buy, and there it is right there. Now, remember, on a offer side, you don't want to forget that you have to put it in as a working order, okay? And when you're doing on the buy side, you have to know that it is of what you're planning to risk. And because it needs to equal $100, if you want to make $22 worth of profit, okay, 100, let me change it, 100 minus 22 equals 78. So that's what I need to put this in for. On the buy side or the offer side, it has to be of what you're risking. So you can kind of see it quickly. It says down here, max loss 78, max profit 22. How'd they know I was going to make profit? But there we go. So then I hit place order, and it immediately puts it down here in my working order section, which means that it's not in current active open position. So it's going to sit here. But one thing it does is that it removes some money and puts it into reserve in case it gets filled, because it wants to know that I can afford to be able to do it. All right. So that's one working order down. Let's go have a look at the other one. And that one's set to the USD CAD at 1.3220. So we come back over, come down to USD CAD, we look at the 11 p.m. and I've already forgotten what it was, so I'm going to see, what was it right there? Okay, 13220. 13220 on the buy. And again, it's set in really high on there, but listen, I'm going to put this in as a working order. It's on the buy side, so I'm doing 78, and I hit enter and I place the order. Okay, so basically what I'm going to do with these, because they're both set at that better price, okay, I'm prepared for any one of them to be able to fill. I can also look at doing the USD JPY from the process, but again, the main purpose of doing the working orders is to keep things safe. And again, these will fill about 20% of the time, okay? And when they do, they have a very high success rate to be able to win. How much of a success rate? Well, simply look at it. It will win 97, 95, 97% of the time. I'm willing to take those gambles. If it only fills 20, 30% of the time, I'm okay with that. If I put out 100 working orders a week and I only fill 20, making 20 wins, okay, is very, very powerful. I'm probably going to lose one out of that, but I'm still going to win 15 or 16 good trades in there to where I'm having 20, 30, 40, $50 per trade, and I'm still making a decent amount. And if I have a big enough balance in trading 10 contracts at a time and I'm winning 15 trades, holy crap, I'm winning $3,000 for the week. Okay, so it just takes a little CVG, consistency plus volume equals goal. You heard about that in some of the other videos. And for those ones that I know that I can do really well, because I have a bigger balance. I don't have as big balance in this one, but I know I have money to be able to back it up. So I could easily come in and do the USD JPY as well. Now, I don't suggest you do this. Okay, let's see, 115's even. That's all the way down here. And once again, we're right there. But if the JPY happens to come in and fail, it could fail on both of these. And that's the only reason why I don't do the like-minded one. So I wouldn't do the USD JPY and the USD CAD, because if the USD fails, this could actually lose on this particular trade on both of them. You see, so I kind of offset it a little bit. So I suggest you do the same. All right. So I'm going to leave these on. I'm going to stop the recording for now. And if it happens to buzz back, if it happens to come back and grab it, I'll have another video. If it doesn't at that time, I'll show you that it didn't and it just ended out. Again, it will keep a reserve period off your amount. So keep that in mind if you're putting working orders on. So don't put on a whole bunch. But you could, if you felt like this was something you had, this is all you're doing, you have a big enough balance to handle 5 or 6 contracts, you could put 5 or 6 these on. If I could handle 3 contracts on this account, then it would be easy to put all 3 on with no problem. But keep in mind too, the contradiction here. If this was a sell and this was a buy, I wouldn't do either of them. Does that make sense? So keep that in mind too. All right. So this was just about trading the daily with a nice little working order on it. If you're going to do a working order on a sell, you have to make sure that you use what you want to make on it instead of what you're going to risk on it. So there's the $22, and you see max loss again, 78, max profit 22. Okay, very simple. I'm Max. This is Dex. This is the Dex daily. This is the daily trader signal, and on the Trader 2.0. And we'll see you in the next video.